Good evening. Hey, Art, Lyles, Maverish. Fluffy Biscuit, typical troll fan, Gan Maverish. Hello, hello. Hey, she killed that Fred. Wait, what? Hi. You guys like my shade of purple tonight? We're gonna play the newest Paranormasight tonight. Came out like last week. And I got it. Ooh, fancy. Mermaid. It's you. My apologies. Hold up. And welcome back. Welcome, welcome. I was thinking of buying it when I saw it on Steam. Are you into like story reading stuff? Apparently I added something different this time. It's less horror. And there's a fishing game in it. Diving game? I don't know how to read. It's okay. I'll read for you again. To all my illiterates out there. You are now stuck here listening to me read to you. You who cannot possibly read in this economy. Welcome, welcome. How wonderful it is to see you again. I am the storyteller, your guide in the world of Paranormasight. Yo, I can turn away. Yo, I'm out of here. Can I leave? I do understand your unease in our murky surroundings, but I would ask you to keep your eyes on me for now. What? But my eyes are on you. What's he talking about? Huh? In order to continue, could you trouble to turn and face me once? Hell no! In order— oh my god! Are you serious? I have to look at you? Doesn't he know I'm a hikini? I don't know how to look at people in the eyes and talk to them. Fine. I will look at him. Like this. Okay. Now then. I understand that you might be keen to dive into our story. But there are some important matters I must address first. So please bear with me a while longer. As pleased as I am to see your keen interest in your surroundings, I would ask you keep your— what? How does he know? Gee, like, yo man, you don't got eyes. Like, what am I supposed to be looking at? What? You got no eyes. You have no right to tell me to keep my eyes on you when you don't have eyes. Man wears a mask and like tells me to look at him with my eyes. My eyes! I don't know. Fatal Frame will just have that one thing I remember. Ah! My controller almost fell. As pleased as I am— okay, well. First, this game uses autosave. The game will automatically save at regular intervals. You may stop playing at any time. I'll be right back, guys. I'm kidding. My, you certainly are the excitable sort. I understand you're oh my god! Oh, now please, look at the upper right screen, the menu button. And poke his eyes out. From here, you can check the text log and view files in auto mode. Storytelling. You can also adjust the volume. Any options. If you find certain effects that make text difficult to read, you may turn them off. I recommend you check the brightness controls before continuing. I think I'm fine. Oh. Control. Ooh, ah. Ooh, stop. Ooh. Okay. Use ability. On and off. What? Zoom out. Zoom in. Press and hold the cancel button to fast forward through the game. Press and hold the cancel button. The B button. Oh, cool. Now, let's go over the basic controls. As you demonstrated 3 times in your eagerness earlier. Was he counting? When the game is in your control, you may move the right stick to look at your surroundings. You will once again be able to move after this. Oh man, imagine I did 99 times. Shit, I saved too late. Now, let us look at the basic controls. You will once again be able to move. So try to look behind me before turning back. Look behind you. I know how it'll happen. He is gonna rob me as soon as I turn around. Gonna rob me. Did this happen before? I got bonked in the head. You guys remember that? Wonderful. Well done. You may select the face of an individual. Talk to them. Bravo, a fine display. That is, when you'll be presented, who am I? Oh, you've forgotten who you are, have you? But there's no need for concern. I'm a mermaid. You may be confused at first, but continuing through the story should allow you to remember your true objective. You then talk to him. Once you've seen everything, okay, you'll come to know where we are eventually. That's all for my explanation. I will explain the other essential functions when the time is right. Ah yes, there's one more thing I wish to save. Duh. He's about to ask me a question. As you may know, I previously served as a guide to a different tale in the world of Paranormasight, one concerning the 7 mysteries of Hanjo. You wouldn't happen to be familiar. Yes, I am. Is that so? So we've met before then? You look quite different during our previous encounters. I failed to recognize. Why, you forgot me? Rude. In that case, there's nothing I need to warn you about. Well, I believe I've kept you waiting long enough. The tale you're about to experience concerns a number of legends passed in Ise Bay in the Mie Prefecture. Specifically, those legends involving mermaids. Yes, as the subtitle suggests, our subject is widely familiar mermaid. Since ancient times, a great many legends about mermaids. What's your favorite fairy tale about mermaids, guys? I like the part where they eat flesh. In Japan, many of the legends famously include the idea eating their flesh grants immortality. The tale of Yao Bikuni, which continues to be told in such places in Wakasa province, modern-day Fukui Prefecture, is perhaps the most well-known. These legends have spurred those with a yearning of immortality to seek out mermaids since ancient times. And of course, as I have just mentioned, there are some legends concerning the mermaids that exist across the globe. Indeed, many have sought out mermaids simply due to fascination, as the status is rare, mystical beings. They've also served as an inspiration for countless artistic works throughout the ages. Let's see, mermaids possess a mysterious charm that captivated human heart for a myriad of reasons, irrespective of era or culture. I need a mermaid asset here. Ise Bay. It says the Sea of Ise. Honshu, although its exact range varies, in this game it refers to the area by the land from Cape Iraga in Aichi Prefecture. Oh wow. Mermaids. Oh wait, there's new info. The first recorded appearance in Japan of a creature believed to be a mermaid was more than 1300 years ago at the Chronicles of Japan. At the time, the term mermaid was not yet in use, and many records are anecdotal. Reports of sighting creatures resembling both fish and human in ancient Japan, as well as East Asia, the pictures of mermaids often blur the line between human and fish, often portraying them as grotesque monsters. The Middle Ages saw the spread of the legend of Yao Bikuni, which claimed that eating mermaid flesh could grant eternal youth and longevity. In the early modern period, the image of mermaids diversified, attracting a wider public interest. Mermaid mummies were exhibited in slideshows, illustrations, and literature featuring mermaids became more common. It's also at this time that the depiction of mermaids having the upper body of a human and the lower became more widely recognized. Although many vary from country to country, the most common depiction on the West is the sirens of Greek mythology, sea monsters that over time came to be represented as half fish, half human. These mermaids were thought to be akin to spirits or fairies in nature, enchanting those who encountered them with their beautiful feminine appearance and singing voices. Many court records of mermaid sightings by sailors in the Age of Discovery have been preserved, suggesting that mermaid sightings under associated legend may, in fact, originate from a sea mammal called a dugong. I've never heard of that. Mermaid. That's an idea. Ah yes, the files have just added. Thank you. It seems you have already taken— Wait, what does a dugong look like? Dugong. Yeah, it's animal. Marine mammal. Pokemon. What? Let me look at that. Dugong. But it's not spelled the same, right? It's spelled different. That dugong is a D-E-W. Dugong. Okay, well, I think the dugong Pokemon looks a lot better than the actual animal. This thing looks like a mix of, like, a manatee? I don't know, it is flat. You know? You guys seeing? Are you guys looking at the same dugong as I am? You are, right? You guys looked it up with me, right? Of course you did. It kind of looks like an elephant. It looks like a mermaid? Nuh-uh. Yeah, it's got a burp face. Kinda like an elephant. It's gray. It's like an elephant, a sea elephant, but the nose is flat, but it's gray. Yeah. Yeah, the IRL one. And looking at the actual IRL dugongs. Yeah. but yeah, the dugong from Pokemon does look like a mermaid. Not the real one though. How did they get a mermaid out of this? It looks nothing like a mermaid. A mermaid? I like how I look up mermaid, the first thing is literally Ariel. Mermaid flesh. What the hell? I looked up mermaid flesh, right? One is the tails of the mermaid meat, which is the same photo that we just saw in this game. The other one is like anime called, what is this? Mermaid Forest. What is that? Well, it's gotta grow with long hair. And a tail. Looks like a mermaid, alright. Like, literally, I looked up mermaid flesh, and the only two results are the tails of the mermaid meat we saw here, and everything else is from the images. Mermaid forest. Whatever that is. By Rumiko I think that's the Inuyasha right there. Mermaid Saga? Is that what it's called? Grants immortality. Imagine. Oh my god, imagine this concept. A mermaid VTuber. That's not actually new, but her flesh is immortal. And then there's bite marks on her arms because like people tried to bite her flesh off, but failed and died because it was poison to humans. Yeah. Oh. But imagine this. If I was a mermaid. Right. Actually, technically, I could literally be a mermaid when I see something. So, this is gonna be cursed, but like... Someone find me my legs. Yes, I could literally be a mermaid. I could be a human, I don't know. I think Ursula took my legs or something. Yeah, I don't know what happened here, but you know? I could use a tail and maybe legs. You know? Someone took it. It seems you've already taken a look. Yes, I have. The words highlighted in pale blue indicates that there is a related entry in your file. Okay. The majority of our story takes place in Kamishima, an isolated island in the waters of Issei Bay. I like to learn something about waters and games recently. About how games in the past like to use water because the shaders were easy, low performance but looked good. And to this day we're still using ocean theme stuff. I mean, the ocean is nice. So. An island between Atsumi and Shima peninsulas. The most distant of the four populated islands under The island's name comes from kame, meaning turtle. Write that down, write that down! Famous for its karst? 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 I don't know what that means. And other beautiful scenery. Kamishima is a popular location for tourists year-round. Recently, the island's EU organization has been leading a revitalization effort to boost the local economy. A mascot, Kamishimaru, which are expected to bring more people to the area. Wow. You will experience the events through the eyes of your young resident, Yuza Minakuchi. If nothing else, please remember that. Okay. His name is Yuza. Yeah. Well, I believe this ends my initial bon voyage, and you enjoy the tale. Thank you, sir. I'm a mermaid! I bet I'm a mermaid. I bet I'm a flesh-eating monster. Please note, location appears in this game is a fictional island, no counterpart in reality. Yes. Did you come to me, or did I go to you? I can't recall whether it was a dream or reality. I can't recall if I was asleep or awake. Is everything else for real or not? When you walk away. Morning, Kamishima, Southern Sea. Right, this should do it. Alright, good to go, Yuza. Yup, ready as I can be. I feel so light, I bet I could even outswim a shark. Yeah, good luck with that. No more than that, I was born for this moment. The legend of the Kamishima's patron saint of diving. What? Patron? Yuza Minakuchi. Young man born and raised in Kamishima, though generally quiet and serious. He has an eccentric side. Oopsies. Oh my god, this is long. I often sees him make jokes and wisecracks with a straight face, catching whoever he's talking to off guard. Oh, wait a minute, I just realized I don't got my doc for YouTube. Hi, J.R. Alvarez, antenna me. I just saw this. I forgot to grab the doc for this. Oh, There we go. Good evening, everybody on YouTube. And Ink Justice, I'm an artist. Hello, I'm you. Hello, how are you? Also, thank you for gifting a membership, JR Alvarez. Wait, no, it was Starro. Wait. Who? Oh, yeah, JR Alvarez gifted Starro, Star Owl, a membership. Thank you. I need to wait for an hour for lemonade? What? Lemonade? Hey, Golden Cream. He briefly found work at seafood processing plant in Toba after graduating high school. I've been hearing too you had injured her leg. Wait, hold on a second. Who? Oh, grandmother. Yeah. At present, he is caring for Tsuyu while looking for work in Kamishima and recently made the decision to follow Tsuyu's footsteps to become an ama diver himself, although he's been unable to bring himself to enter the sea since 5 years ago. He is hoping his previous aptitude for swimming. His current diver is one. Quite an introvert. He began to show a more animated side upon befriending Azami Kumoi, a boy his same age. It eventually became a common sight to see them getting up to mischief together. Although the maritime disaster 5 years ago saw a drastic shift in the way, even though it's not uncommon to find himself caught in using eccentric. Wait, what happened 5 years? Oh, he lost his parents? A large-scale maritime accident. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds pretty impressive, but this is your first time diving out in the bay. Don't push yourself. Yo, I went to the big blue hole in... What's that diving game called? I forgot. Yo, my colors look weird here. I'm gonna turn this filter off, actually. It's doing a weird thing. Very weird. Well, I'm glad to see you're raring to go. But make sure you don't go too far from the boat. Best friend. A young man born and raised in Kamishima. He has friendly, caring personality. His father was a fisherman. He accompanied him out to sea on his boat from a very young age. As a result, he grew up, never doubting that he too would one day become a fisherman. After his father died, in the disaster 5 years. That sounds like this disaster from 5 years ago is a pretty important event. Took responsibility of raising Azami, his younger brother, on her own. During a closed season of diving, when his mother worked on mainland, Azami was responsible for looking after his brother. What? Okay. He has a frank, easygoing relationship with Yuza. Although he was happy for Yuza when he left to attend high school, he found a job there. He's also somewhat lonely. For this reason, he secretly welcomed the news Yuza would be leaving his job. Wow. No need to worry, Azami. You just focus on getting the grill ready. We'll have a feast tonight. I'll hold you to it. Yay! Diving! Dive minigame. Best dive. Oh my gosh. Gathering, swimming, searching. Oh my gosh. Dave the Diver. In 3D. Begin. Available. Okay. Will be marked. A seashell. seashell, seashell by the seashore. She sells by the seashore. What? Don't worry, third time's a charm. Don't worry. Actually, they say fourth time is charm. But actually, it's a fifth time is the charm. What if we returned earlier, like halfway point? I did it. Oh, select the skill diving. Yeah, I need this. This covers hand. Nope. Okay, looks like you're all warmed up. Let's go a bit further. Yeah, sure, after I save. The biggest abalone. I don't like abalone. I think I only had it one time. I didn't like it. Snagging just one is something to be proud of. Remember, sea creatures are living things. They'll change places every time you dive, so be careful. Wait, it says here, will decrease by performing and by passing time underwater. The higher your dive rank, the more likely you'll achieve a great harvest. Okay. Oh wait, did I miss any? Ama divers. Amas mostly are characters for sea and woman. Generally refers to women who free dive from shellfish, seaweed, and other marine products. I didn't even know they dived. It is said that they practice free diving both to prevent over-harvesting and help protect the marine environment. Although ama divers operate in many regions of Japan, the Toba and Shima regions are known for having the highest amount of ama divers. Despite the high population, there are none to be found in Ise City. Among some of the characters, sea and man. When the diver is male, this game uses traditional characters of sea and woman. When the language is set to Japan. Thank you for the clarification. It's not like you have to master everything all at once. You can take off whenever you're ready. Time to dive. I see a fish over there. fish. I didn't get anything. I got a seashell and abalone. Return to the boat faster. Ooh, a sea urchin. Let's see, how long does this take? Oh, a sticker. That was so close. Looks like you're getting some interesting things there. Huh? Never thought there'd be a mockingbird stickers out there. Oh yeah, mockingbird. They're real famous. An unknown artist makes them and hides them all over the place. Might as well pick up any you come across. Damn, I'm good. Maybe you should add treasure hunting to my list of talents. Very cool. What? I didn't even look at the bird. What didn't you like about it? Huh? Hey look. What the hell is that? It's a mermaid! Touch his hand! No, get away from me! Ah! He got possessed by the mermaid, didn't he? The mermaid's curse. Did it die? Dive failed. What the hell? I didn't even... Are you serious? You gotta be kidding me. Die before the opening credits. It was real. God damn, I thought that was progress, but no, it was just a bad end. My bad. Nah, it was just a dream. That didn't actually happen, you know. Aww. I can stop diving, but like, what happens if I just kept diving? We're gonna keep diving until I'm level 100. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Swim faster! I don't even know how to do this. Until I maxed out my fishing levels. Dive 6. Oh, no, dive 5. No, get away from me! Ah! Anything cool on this rock? This is as far as the roof would go, I see. I barely did anything. Damn it! That was like nothing! Your foot is caught on something. What the hell? Swim! I know I can technically leave this diving, but I'm a pro diver, okay? We're gonna keep going. Wait, so if I go here, will I die again? just sank. How did that even happen? Huh. Fascinating. Oops, no. Okay, let me just avoid that then. Ooh, a starfish. Oh yeah, I can't grab that. You see that? There's like... What is that? See that? Oh my god! I wanna break it. I wanna break that thing. $16 points? Oh shit, I think it's over. Ooh. What? I'm not eating. But I will drink this can of drink, though. I am diving. Ooh, level up. But you know what I say? A drink is a meal, so therefore, yes, I am eating. Don't listen to me. I'm like a bad influence. Mom, Mari said that the lady on the internet said that. Wow, 236 points, nice. Said this can of soda is a meal. 69. Oh my god, that's so good, yo, what? I got so many points right now. That's definitely a level up. Level up. Damn! I'm at level 6. I need to level up. Wait. I only have 5 save slots. How can this be? I need to level up. And then I want to break that little, like, seal over there. But I can't break it because it's gonna take forever. Yes! Now it's definitely a level up. Let's go! I like how I just started the game. All we did is time. Okay, let me see if I can break it now. Just gotta avoid the center hole. Hole? Right there. Ooh, that's not looking too good. Okay, fine. I need to level up some more. I need to, like, probably increase my gathering skill so it's faster. Nice for leaving Destiny Island. It do be like that. You're gonna drown! You're great! Ah! Man, I need to level up though. I need to find more of those shiny, like, red ones. How come I can't grab the... No. Oh, yes! Ooh, okay. We're eating good tonight. I've been exploring Steam fast. Way less AI. Oh. What is good in Steam fast? Gonna grill up scallops? Yeah, I'm sure it'll be easy, right? I'm not gonna eat it though. I don't eat scallops. Yeah, name them. Do I know it already? I haven't explored the entire category, but I did see it. I did see... What the hell? Is that the rope on me? God, that looks weird. Ooh, it's a lot of urchins here. I don't think I've had scallops, but I assume it's a clam. I'm not exactly a clam eater. Meat grinder. We make hot dogs with corpses and sell it to people. What the hell? Who need the forest? Let me look that up. Yes. Okay, maybe this time. The higher levels you can detect, no. Makes it easier to gather. I assume that's gathering, right? Okay, hopefully I can hit harder. Let me save. What's it called? Puni the Florist? Yeah, you're just gonna have to see. Puni? Oopsies, is that what it's called? Puni! I like that word. I like that word because of Puni. Puni, Puni. Manager shot. That's cute. Okay. Yeah, it's called Puni the Florist. And what's the other one? Meat grinder? Meat grinder. My original. Do you guys remember unis? If you guys were here a while, long ago, my old lore had unis. They're kind of based on the word punies. But uni. Oh my god, this art kind of reminds me. Do you guys remember that game? Okay, I don't know if you guys remember that. Do you guys remember this game I played? I forgot. It was like a pixel game. And there, it was like a mystery, but I didn't understand it. There was like blood. I don't remember. I remember. I put steak inside the fridge, and blood was spilled everywhere. Look, the glizzy grinder. Meat grinder. Interesting. Yeah, I forgot the name. Something like that. The Wake. Ooh, what is that? Lovecraftian fishing adventure. I love Lovecraftian shit. There's something called The Wake. Wake is a Lovecraftian fishing adventure. Explore Forgotten Island. Catch strange fish. Ooh, I'm gonna follow it. Catch fish like never before. Yo! Okay, that was kind of cool. The Pet Shop Simulator. Hello? What? That's cute. Okay, let me go ahead and... Okay, I think we should be able to break it now. I don't know why I want to break it now, but I want to break it now. Break the rock, break the rock. Gonna break the rock. So much better. Come on, come on, come on. Oh yeah, it was called Shadows of Doubt. Yeah, you're right. I did it! What the hell am I looking at? Shit. Nothing gathered. Okay. You don't think it grew back, do you? The chain. And that's gone. Nice. Does it look like anything? I don't know. I just took a screenshot. Mwahaha. Ooh, nice. I live near the ocean. Really, like, if the water is clean, maybe I'd probably die, but I'm not a great swimmer. Max stats before before leaving the island. Such a gamer. Hi! Did you see that? I didn't know if you guys saw that. Hold up, you missed it? Let me see if I could find it again. Oh, there was like a mermaid in there! With long hair! Let's go see it again! Yup. Wait, which way was it? I just remember it was straight. Down or something. No, not that way. It goes this way. Not sure. I forgot where I was at. But it was like in a corner. It was the lady in the... thumbnail. Nah, Murray wanna drown me. What if it was over here? Never mind. I saw it though. I really did see it. No, I did see it. But I got freaked out. I was like, oh hell no. I am not losing my levels today. Oh my god! That is stupid. Cause it's gonna take my body. Just like Ursula did. Look at that mockingbird. It's huge. Let's see, where have we not explored yet? I wish I could catch that fish, but I cannot. What about over here? No one says you here. Ooh. Another one. Cool. Diver rank 9. Oh man. You think I should end the diving here? Nah, I don't know if I'll find it again. It was just like swimming in the corner. Oh, time to go back. Mermaid. But even if I was like a mermaid VTuber, right? I don't like seafood. If I had like an alternate version of Mari that wasn't the girl in the painting. An AU. I don't know. Oh my gosh! What is that? It looks like left markings on the... Let's see. Oh wait, I can't grab that. I'll be a Mari maid. A mermaid maid under the sea. Nubby. I don't eat seafood though. You know, I feel like if you're a sea creature, you'd have to like... I like looking at sea animals. I don't like eating them. Oh my god, look at all of that. Oh my god. Oh shit. Especially octopus, I don't eat octopus. I eat like shrimp tempura. Shrimp tempura I'm okay with. No, this is actually like a VN. But like, I'm so gamer that like, I must explore the sea and level up to max before we leave Destiny Islands. Under the sea. Something is your foot's caught. Oh shit! I didn't know that. I'm kind of crazy for having to do this in the first beginning of the game, but you know. I am determined. $25, $27. The sea urchin's kinda, I think, worth more. 48. Ooh, yes. Whatever this is. Oh man. Let me read to you. Proceeds to dive all day long. Yo! $97 points. A lot of sea urchins. There's so many. What if we went closer to where that hole was again? But not go near it. And then go behind it. Ooh, there's something good here. Nice. Ooh, another one. Oh my god, another one. Oh my god. Yo, it's so good over here. What the hell? Oh my god, yo. I got a little greedy there. Damn! Yo! Yeah, we're looking for mermaids. Eating good. Let's go back there. That's not the good stuff. Oh, that's the good stuff. Nope. Kind of. That's decent. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah! Greed maxing. My current favorite thing to do is just add the word max to everything. Anything good in here? No, it's not that good. I'd say decent. Yes. Oh wait. Oh yes. What the hell? What crab? Yo, that's new. I didn't get that before. Yeah. Oh, lobster, not a crab. Look at this. Yup. Yeah, but I don't like sushi, correct? I don't know how to swim, so I don't think I'd be qualified to actually dive. You know? I can swim on instinct, not like actual. I like doggy paddle in the water. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to actually properly float. I just walk around like a... Whoa! I just doggy paddle. That's my floating mechanic. Like, I don't actually know the proper way. So, nothing too... There are no question marks just yet. It's a lot. almost there. I am so close to maxing out. Yo, my buddy over there is probably like, what's taking him forever? My bro is taking so long for our food. Nah, mean. That just like gave him like, is that Southern? I see if I can find any question marks around me. Any cool question? Oh wait, do not pass by that thing. You'll die. I don't think there's any like stickers for me to collect them. Oh yes. Yeah, the biggest feast ever. Imagine later they actually have more of this and I'm just like completely maxed out. That like any future diving is just gonna be super easy. Cause I just maxed everything out in the first hour. Typically, you'd want to get the story started immediately, but not me. First thing you do in the VN, max out your diving skills. Duh. Do you guys see question marks? It's a lot of like exclamation point stuff. Yes. Imagine the mermaid just be like, what is he doing? I'm so hungry. I don't know. I don't think a mermaid would sound like that, right? Right? Hello, evolution. Oh my god. Okay, so just 3 more levels, you know? And then I'm maxed out. Okay, just 2 more. I can grab like more lobsters. That would be great. Nope. Okay, this one. 223 points only. No. Yo, that thing is huge! Only 333 points. Not yet. Almost there though. Nope. Mm-mm. That's not good enough. Oh, yes. Abalone. I mean, I'd imagine a mermaid tastes like fish, right? Mermaid sushi. Yes. 798 points. Let's go. That's a lot of urchin. My lord, would anyone eat a mermaid? It's called the imaginary mystical curiosity. You know, it's like wanting to know what Zeus's foot tastes like. You'll never know what Zeus's foot tastes like, but you know, aren't you curious? You know? Anything good? I wanna make sure we don't touch that hole though, because like, there's a thing there that'll kill you. Man, there's so many urchins. I don't want any more of that. Give me a yes. I just need one more and we'll be done. Stop. Or like, I don't know, what does Achilles' heel taste like? We did it! I am an excellent fisher. Ooh, I did it! Now we will just go one more time, just to show off how amazing of a diver I am with max levels. Ooh. I never did find the mermaid again. It was like a mermaid I saw, but it's gone. It looked like the mermaid in the thumbnail. Alright, let's actually... let's actually read. Cool. Not bad. Save. Boy, is he gonna be proud of me. Right, let's link that for today. Good work there, Yuza. Oh man, just look at you. How did you improve so much in a short time? You're basically pro level now. I wasn't expecting you to pick things up that quickly. Like I said, I'm brimming with confidence. But it's also because you were able to help things, Azami. Oh, I didn't do that much, but I appreciate it. So, you feel any different now? Did your body undergo any weird changes? Nope, I feel exactly the same. Nothing has changed. Kind of, but he died. He, like, literally died in the ocean. I guess we were a bit off the mark, huh? So, what do we do now? Talk about the whole... Asami. Huh? Before I head back, could we talk a bit? Sure, what's up? Kaneshima Island is located in the waters near Issei Bay. I gotta tell Azami. I got attacked by a dead person. This is Azami Kumui, my best friend. I've known him since we were kids growing up in Kamishima. When I told him I wanted to become an Alma diver, he was quick to offer his full support. That's nice. So, when I was diving, there was a giant hole in the seabed you'd never heard of before? Yeah, the rocks around it looked like they'd only recently collapsed. So, I think it's probably opened in the last few months or so. Now that you mention it, there was a pretty big earthquake around here 3 months ago. Maybe that had something to do with it. Or something from 5 years. That would be before I got back. Anyway, if you saw a giant hole in the seabed, you'd be curious, right? I sure would. So I looked inside. It would be pretty dangerous, I guess. I might, yeah. Right, so I went closer to try to get a better look. Did you see anything? Well, when I looked into the hole, a ghost or something that looked just like me rose up from the depths. A ghost that looked like you? When I stared into the hole, it stared back at me. It swam towards me with its hand outreached. Creepy. It looked like it was trying to hand something to me. Or take your soul and body from you. Man. What did you do then? Did you take its hand? I did. Yeah, I think we're probably dead. I might be a ghost at this very moment. I stared into the abyss. That's what we did. And then it took my soul. I guess even patron saint of diving does foolish things sometimes. I don't think I was a patron of was carelessness and lack of proper vigilance. What do you make of this? It sounds like there wasn't much you could do about it. Hey, Yuza? When you ran, do you think it could have been Tomokazuki? What? Huh? You've never heard of it? I guess not even all the folks around here know about that either. It does sound familiar though. That Tomokazuki is a ghost story. The story goes that sometimes when diving, an Ama diver will come across another version of themselves, a doppelganger? The other version of them will be holding something they want, like an abalone. Something they want. And when the diver reaches out, the Tomakazuki grabs them and drags them to the bottom of the sea. That's scary. Oh, wait. The Tomakazuki I saw wasn't holding anything. It wasn't? No, that's different. Maybe it forgot something. No, it wanted my body. It wanted me at home, huh? The abalone? Yeah, the abalone. Maybe it left it at home. Yeah, totally. You're pretty forgetful, though, so maybe it became such a perfect copy that it imitated the aspect of you as well. Oh, damn. That damn Tomokazuki knows my very weakness. I mention it, I think I do remember the story from when I was younger. I guess I forgot that story really proves how forgetful I am. No worries, it was a while ago, you know. So, anything happened after you grabbed its hand? I don't remember. When I came to, I was back outside. I thought maybe I blacked out due to lack of oxygen. Even some sort of hallucination. I see. Yeah, that's possible. But if that's the case, that means I stopped you just to talk about some hallucination I saw. Well, that'd be super embarrassing. Well, some people say the Tomokazuki legend might have come about because of divers seeing things when they ran out of air. Hey, it's no big deal, even if it was a hallucination. The most important thing is you're safe. Still, I can't help but wonder about a hole suddenly appearing like that. Yeah, it's pretty weird. By the way, you know the symbols on your diving gear? Yeah, I've been wondering about that. A Shaman and Dolmen. What? The Ama divers, have them on their... Oh. This was my mom's gear, so I didn't know. People say these symbols work as a charm to protect themselves from the Tomokazuki. Interesting. It looks like a dojo outfit. But if I am to run into Tomokazuki right now, won't that mean the charm didn't work? Maybe. But it could be thanks to charm that you made it back safely. Yeah, karate, yeah. Same thing. Like the gear, I guess. The sea is a dangerous place. Without the Tomokazuki around, things could have been worse without the charm to protect you. I see, so without this charm, I really would have been attacked by a shark. Glad I had it then. Seriously, a shark would have been no laughing matter. It's a long time ago in a small village on one of the islands. There lived a young Ama diver known for her exceptional swimming skills. One day, the wind was strong, the waves were higher than usual. Undeterred by turbulent weather, the young diver dove into the sea, but couldn't find the smallest shell to bring back, let alone any abalone. Determined to find something, she dove even deeper into the ocean until she paused, sensing presence behind her. Turning, she felt an undeniable sense that someone was watching her from the shadowy crevice of a rock. Finding this strange, she ventured closer, only to come face to face with a diver who looked exactly like her. As me... Oh yeah, I thought that was just like, what is it? She was into mystics. The star symbol on her hair. I thought it was just like one of those mystic stuff that she did. That she was into the occult. Actually, I don't remember her. I don't remember like the accessories they had in the previous game. And that's cool. Only face to face, I looked like her. As she floated there, stunned, the other diver extended her hand. In it was the abalone, larger than she'd ever seen. The young diver was mesmerized. She had to have that abalone, no matter what, so she reached her hand to take it. Suddenly, when her fingers were mere inches away from the abalone, the other diver's hand shot out and grasped her hand. Shocked, the young diver frantically struggled to pull away, but it was too late. Slowly, inevitably, she was dragged into the depths. That's about to be me and my greed for I don't know, fish and points in this game. Over time, this became known as a together diver due to its taking on an identical appearance of its victims. The same. Oh, here. Protective symbol. Semen lattice. So this one is the say. And. Oh, no, wait, this is do and this is say. The two symbols. How come I can't scroll here? Why would there be something here? A fishing boat belongs to Azami's family. An island is Kamishima, where I was born. Yeah? Do you think anything has to do with what you're looking into? Oh? Past recollect something I want to do. My apologies for the interruption. I'd like to take this chance to inform you about the unique ability of yours, recollection feature. I must tell you about the story chart. You see, the story you witness will not necessarily unfold in chronological order. This screen will allow you to see where each chapter lies, okay? If the icon for chapter does not indicates it has not been fully completed. If the icon is not dim. Generally speaking, completing a chapter will unlock the chapter immediately after it. There will be occasional times when a recollection will appear, allowing you down into memory. Okay. Sure. Be sure to press when it comes up. But that's okay. If so, did your mom have become an Ama diver because she wanted to find the Tomokazuki? But she wouldn't have worn something like a charm if that were true. Good point. There's more. No, there's more actually. This might be the most important part. I realize there's something I need to do after this. Something really important. Yeah, what is it? I'm serious. If I don't pull this off, something terrible is going to happen. I believe you. Go on. Tell me everything. What? Ette? Oh. I see. They say you want to become an Ama diver because, well, you've got my full support. Something tells me you're not just doing this for Tsuyu. People are bound to talk if you become an Ama diver here. You must have some other reason. I knew I couldn't hide anything from you, Azami. Heh, wouldn't even take me 0.2 seconds to see through one of your lies. What's up? Tell me everything. What's a bro? Ruins from Kantekisho. There are remains of wartime structure located atop eastern Kamishima. It was constructed to observe the impact point shells fired from a test firing range from World War II. It's gonna sound pretty crazy, but sure, bring it on. Thanks, I'll come out and say it. I'm looking for a mermaid. I need to find one by tomorrow. Maybe maybe his grandma is dying, and so he's like, I'm gonna keep my grandma alive. So I'm gonna make her eat mermaid meat. A mermaid? By tomorrow? That's gonna be what? Yo, man, he's so supportive. He's just like, a mermaid? Oh, man. Yeah, man, that sounds kind of rough. You're really passing for time here. Not like, a mermaid? Are you sure about this? I'm being serious. I've never been more serious. I really have to find a mermaid by tomorrow. I can tell you're not joking by the look on your face. You got a reason for saying this, right? Go on, why is he a bro? Why does he just believe his bro so easily? Go on, I'm listening. What? Someone said that to me. I'll be like, I'm gonna have to pause and be like, what kind of mermaid? I'm gonna, because they're bro. Yeah. Oh. Thanks, Azami. This dude is crazy. Do you believe him? Do you believe in this guy? Do you think he's a real one? Is it okay, if I talk about the disaster 5 years ago? If you okay, sure. I was in middle school. My parents had taken me out in the bay in a little fishing boat. A massive storm came out of nowhere and sank all 3 fishing boats that got caught up in it. I was the only one that survived. Yeah, it was pretty terrible. Southern Sea disaster broke out South Kamishima 5 years ago. 3 fishing vessels had set out from Kamishima were suddenly caught in a storm, leaving all but 1 of the 11 fishermen and divers on board missing. When the ships were later dredged and searched, not a single body was found. The sole survivor, who was in middle school at the time, was Yuza, who was a middle school student at the time. His parents, Tosuke Minakuchi and Mari Minakuchi, as well as Azami's father, were among the victims. Oh damn, his father too? Locals in the area probably heard an eerie rumbling from the sea. Casualties, Captain Yuki Nishikawa, passenger unknown identity. The sole survivor. When the boat Minakuchi's family was about to sink, Mare and Tosuke put a life buoy. life buoy. Is that how you say it? You see that word? Is it what is that? Buoy. Buoy. Life boy. Life buoy? Buoy. Life bougie. Life buoy. Wait. Life buoy. Buoy? Life buoy? Buoy. Life buoy? Like that? Life buoy. Life buoy on their son Yuza and helped him escape. How you said it is better. Life buoy? I don't think I'm saying it right, but I'm just gonna go with it. Wait, it says they put a thingy on him, and despite the slim chances of survival, Yuza was miraculously found drifting in the sea the next day. And then rescued, although he had no external injuries to shock. Like, what the hell? How did he survive? What if I'm a ghost? You know, I like for these games, I'm just gonna assume that I'm dead already. You know? Like, earlier this morning, I literally assumed Mayu was dead. From Fatal Frame 2. Is something in a what's a maritime accident? Is that like a tsunami of sorts? Or is it just a random ocean incident that's not specific? You keep assuming everyone is dead, I know! Anything bad that happens on the water. But it's not, they don't specify what it is. I'm kind of suspicious about that. The accident plunged Kamishima in a state of deep sorrow. Fishermen and ama divers stopped fishing the morn. A memorial was erected to honor the loss. Perhaps due to his memory loss, the sole survivor, Yuza, appeared composed in contrast. Because he's been taken over! He's already dead! And his body now belongs to a mermaid. I have no idea. I'm just making that up. Many found this unnerving, and Yuza became isolated. Wait! I don't know. Sure. Azami, having lost his father, tried to support him however he could, reasoning he was still better off than Yuza, who had lost both of his parents before his very eyes. So I guess at first, Azami kind of pitied Yuza, because he lost both, and then Azami only lost his dad. And investigations continued, questioning about Minakuchi family had been doing in the disaster. Not only had gone out to fish. Yuza only remembered his parents telling him to come with them, and the purpose of their excursion remains unclear. No, what if he wasn't meant to be on a boat, and actually he killed them all? No. Guys, like my absolutely wild speculation. It was not long before speculation began that Mare Minakuchi had done something to incur the wrath of the god of the sea and the islanders. It's not a word. I mean, like, I've seen this word before too. I think I said it only a total of one time before, so I don't remember exactly how it's supposed to be pronounced. Suspicious due to mysterious background, and they condemned her. Wow, they are condemning someone that literally died. In contrast, only words of sympathy were spoken for her husband. Damn! So, like, they speculated bad things about his mother, but not the father. As rumors that Mare had brought disaster, Yuza's grandmother, Tsuyu, sent him away from the island to board high school on the mainland. She had sensed the islander's resentment and beginning to turn towards Yuza, in hope to shield him from the target of their ire. Even now, 5 years later, the feelings of animosity. What? That's it? Do they have any other reason other than she's a woman? And she's still shot deep. I mean, like, I'm sure there's actual reasons that we don't yet know. It's the evil woman. Maybe she was an outsider, so they just shamed the outsiders. I don't know if she's actually an outsider. I know Yuza was like born on Kaneshima, but I don't know about his mom. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I've started to remember some things about what happened. For real? I know your memories of the disaster are kind of hazy due to shock. But it's great you're starting to remember. But I guess it's not exactly something you'd want to remember, huh? Sorry for getting all fired up. It's okay, actually I wasn't bothered as much as I thought it would. Thanks for worrying about me, though. It's just the things I remembered are a bit strange. So I couldn't bring myself to say anything. Sorry for keeping quiet up until now. Strange. Well, I see why you want to keep it to yourself, all things considered. Don't sweat it. So about the accident. When we ran into the storm, our boat got caught in a whirlpool and started to sink. My parents gave me a buoy and lowered me into the water. They were the fact he'd survived this storm on a buoy is crazy. I was too stunned to do anything but go along with what was happening. I can imagine it must be really scary. The waves were knocking me. Like, how the hell did he survive this? That's insane. In the end, I just watched as the boat was swallowed and I couldn't do anything else. Like, and uninjured? In the storm in the water? That's crazy. There wasn't anything you could have done. It wasn't your fault. But right after that, this huge wave came crashing down on me. And I got dragged down into the depths of the sea, life buoy and all. How did you survive uninjured? Huh? You got pulled under? But I thought... Yeah, up until now, I thought I managed to miraculously stay afloat until I got rescued. I remember now I was pulled down underneath the waves. What? I remember being caught in the current and tossed all about underwater. I couldn't breathe. I was so sure I was going to die there. I think he's dead! Anyway, quote of the day, guys. I think he's dead! But then someone grabbed my hand. Named Ariel? Wait, are you saying what I think you're saying? I was barely conscious by that point. He came across the Tomakazuki or something, he thinks. So it's not like I saw them clearly or anything. I'm certain someone was there with me. Someone grabbed hold of me and pulled me to safety. No, they took your soul. You're already dead. So you're saying there was a mermaid? Exactly. It was Ariel. And then she sang to me and now she's in love. I don't know. You were saved by a mermaid. I'm sure it looked exactly of what comes to mind when you hear the word mermaid. A real mermaid, huh? But it was a really extreme situation, so it's entirely possible I've just seen things. Which would mean I called you out just to talk about some hallucination I had. In that case, I'm going to be super embarrassed. Yeah, this man is just like so deadpan in the face that when he says something, it's like doesn't match. I mean, you're standing here talking to me now, right? This is like when I do my raid message. It's like kind of a creepy line, and then I just sound flat. You must have gotten out of the situation somehow. I can't imagine any normal person being able to stay afloat in a storm like that, let alone managing to save someone, unless it's saying he'd have to be out of a superhuman or something, or not human at all. Man, who would have guessed that there were mermaids here in Issei? If I was really saved by a mermaid, I owe them my life. I'd like to thank them in person if possible. Makes sense, so why are you looking for them? Well, if you manage to find them, I gotta thank them for saving you, too. But I was thinking of heading to where the disaster happened and diving there to see if I can find anything. Wait. Are you sure? You almost died there. I'll be fine since I've never gone near since the disaster happened. I was thinking I'd like to do something to honor my parents. Your dad's memory. Yeah, I'd like to at least offer flowers, if nothing else. Wow! Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't know, like, historical artifacts like that. Others here, but that's cool. Have kept their distance. It's not like there's forbidden or anything. Let's do it. Thanks, I owe you one. Oh, from the first game. Yeah, I don't remember that. That was like last year. But yeah, the mom blaming thing is odd. I'm sure there's information why they blame her. Oh. But there's no guarantee the mermaid will still be around, right? That or she could be an outsider. I don't know, the island could be one of those things where they only accept insiders, but then they married an outsider. Possible. I don't know. We don't know much about the mom yet. I am thinking it would be good to have more of a lead before we head out there. Wait, do you mind if I say something crazy? Sure, what's up? You remember my mom, right? Yeah, Mrs. Mare. Well, she wasn't originally from Kamishima, exactly. But she met my dad when she moved here and ended up marrying him. But even to me, she never seemed to really fit in here. I can't really disagree. Well, I was right about her not being from here. She never spoke to me much either. Some people even outright told me not to talk to her. She said she was suspicious because we didn't know anything about her, stuff like that. Yeah, it's usually the outsiders that get blamed for it. She didn't really involve herself in the community activities and almost never participated in local events. Oh damn, she like me for real. I felt like she was always keeping her distance from other islanders. Oh man, it's like me. 20 years here, she is still considered an outsider. You know what? I feel that. Yeah, I never knew how to bring that up to you, but I always kind of wondered. Was there a reason for that? Nah, she's probably just not social like me, you know? Dad and Gran never seemed to mind, so I figured that's just how she was. But looking back, it was pretty weird. Mare Minakuchi. Have gone missing 5 years ago. She's missing but not proclaimed dead. I guess all of them are just proclaimed missing and not dead. Oh no, they're dead now. They are declared dead after a year of search parties. More than 20 years ago, Mare Sumekawa arrived in Kaneshima with no possessions to her name, expressing she had taken a liking to the local environment and wanted to move there. However, she remained tight-lipped about her background, only revealing she was from a small town in the mountains, and she had to leave her home for undisclosed reasons. Although her custom move was accepted, many remained suspicious of her. I suppose that makes sense. She doesn't like to reveal much about herself, you know, I get that. Where was I? After settling on the island, she showed an interest in Ama lifestyle and eventually took it up to displaying a talent for freediving, with Tsuyu Minakuchi acting as her instructor. During this time, she grew close to Tosuke Minakuchi, Suyu's only son, and eventually married him a few years later. And then they had a son. Despite this, Mari was unable to fully shake the air of mystery that surrounded her. Many islanders continued to question whether her presence on the island might cause trouble down the line. Something of a free spirit, her nonconformist ways, and somewhat naive personality meant she was often absent from local activities, leading to further criticism from a portion of the population. Some have also reported frequently spotting her wandering the island after she first moved, seemingly looking for something, or catching sight of her doing something on the shore in the middle of the night. Fortunately, her mother-in-law was a person of no small influence on Kamishima, and no one dared openly to persecute Mari under Tsuyu's watchful eye. The 3 generations lived peacefully under the same roof for more than 10 years until Kamishima's sea accent tore them apart. Since her disappearance in the disaster 5 years prior, a growing number of people have accused her somehow being responsible, citing her various... I was right though. Hey! You can't call her a weirdo! Cause she's like me, distant and doesn't talk about herself. And distant and not social and doesn't participate in these normie activities. I thought she was an oddball at times. You're getting to be pretty similar to her. What, really? Yep, that's what I'm saying. Marching to the beat of your own drum. You're both like that. Really, I never realized. I've been so blind! A blind fool! What? Yep, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. What? He doesn't even realize? But why'd you bring your mom up all of a sudden? Well, there were a few things that always bothered me. Oh? Normie activity? I was just saying that I'm kind of like his mom. I'm very distant. I don't like socialize or participate in parties or I don't know, outdoorsy things. I'm a hickey neat. I don't participate in normie activities. For a start, no one ever told me where my mom is from. She was also natural at ama diving. I never saw her eat any seafood. Oh my god! She's literally me! What did I say about I would die, but like, I don't eat seafood? Yo! I'm literally his mom. I was lying all along! No wonder her name was so similar to mine. Yeah, that's crazy. I bet you she committed a murder. And she buried the body underwater with her amazing diving skill. I have no idea. Let me look up what ame is again. Ama diving. Why can't I scroll? I mean, there's like nothing to scroll, I guess. No. Ama divers. Sea and woman. Woman who free dive. Practice free diving to prevent... Or she could have just grown a family of harvesters. To ward off misfortune. She could be maybe from Toba and Shima region. You know, if she's good at it. Wait. Toba is traditionally, this practice said it were from princess who enshrined Amaterasu at Ise Shrine. When presented with abalone by an Ama diver named Oben, it would, as a result, Ama divers of Toba and Shima have strong connection to Shinto rituals. Okay. And sometimes at night, she suddenly says she wanted to go look at the sea before going out and not coming back for hours. You know, a nice night walk by ourselves is nice. Although I personally probably wouldn't. It's Japan. I'm sure it's safe. I guess it's all pretty weird, yeah. That's not all. When I was sorting through my mom's belongings, I found this. I usually keep it in the family altar, but I brought it along just to show you. A fish scale. It's huge. That's gotta be at least 7 or 8 centimeters long. I always just figured she helped because it was a rare fish. She was a mermaid! No, okay, that's not. But once I remembered the mermaid, I began to wonder. I don't have a scale. What fish could the scale have come from? And why was my mom? It was her own scale. Nah. Whoa, hold it right there. You're not seeing. I am. The mermaid who rescued me back then was... I'm about to say something dumb. The mermaid who rescued me back then was... myself! It was me! Finding myself in a life or death situation, I awakened my hidden potential. And the next thing I knew, my legs had become fins, and I could breathe underwater. My transformation into a mermaid was what saved me that fateful day. Whoa, you were a mermaid! All along! That kind of just went in a different direction than I was expecting. Actually, that wasn't what I wanted to say, though it wasn't too far off either. So what did you mean to say? What I meant to say was... the mermaid who rescued me was Azami! It was you! It was you all along, Azami! You were the mermaid! Ah, no way! How'd you figure it out? Like, for real? Like how it's for real? Do I look like a mermaid to you? What? Of course you're not. I just thought it was a bit of a reach. What I meant to say was... I think it was my mom. What do you think? I don't know. It's pretty out there. Could that even be possible? Say a theory is your mom used to be a mermaid, and she became a human so she could live among us? Among us. Yeah, but she turned back into a mermaid when the disaster happened, and wasn't able to come back afterwards. How's it sound? I don't know. But having hearing your story, I can't just dismiss it out of hand either. Or she murdered a mermaid, and then she ate her flesh, and the mother became immortal, and as a keepsake, kept the scale of the mermaid she ate, and that's why she's secretive about where she came from, because actually she's 1 billion years old. I rest my case. Aw, man. Really? But I don't eat seafood. Do you mean I can't be a mermaid? can't be a mermaid VTuber? I don't eat seafood. I was thinking it'd be nice if I could see her again. It might be because they're still treated as missing instead of dead, but... I still... No! I'm gonna be I'm gonna be a mermaid that, like... A vampire mermaid. I suck the blood. I'm kidding. That'd be ridiculous. What is a vampire mermaid? A vampire mermaid. It was epic music. It hasn't sunk in that my parents are gone. Imagine a vampire mermaid. What the hell? Sometimes it feels like my pops is just gonna show up home again, like nothing ever happened. A vampire, a vamp maid. You know, that'd be a cool idea. You know, a vampire mermaid wearing a maid outfit in the ocean with wings. Amazing, and a cape. Though, if it, oh, mermaid by day, vampire by night. I guess it'd be hard for her to show up if she's back in her mermaid form now. Is it off the table? No. I see. So you think that by trying out diving like your mom did, you might be able to find something out. Maybe if you're lucky, you'll run into a mermaid in the process. Yeah. And if I really am descendant from mermaids, somehow, it's possible that diving might awaken something in me. Right, I hadn't thought about that. I guess your legs suddenly become fins. Well, no, you're second generation mermaid. I think I'm on the gist of what to do now. Thanks for understanding. I haven't been happy with how people have been treating you ever since the disaster either. And what they say about your mom. If there's anything I can do, I want to help. What a bro. Though, I don't know how people react if she suddenly starts talking about mermaids. It might be best to keep quiet about that part. What do you think? Yeah, they might just send you into the loony hotel. Now we've got that settled, how about we head out tomorrow? Sounds great, let's go. Oh. Well, sorry, can't say. If we manage to find one, I'll explain everything, I promise. Why is he on a deadline? Hmm? If you're in that much of a rush, how about we talk to Tsukasa and Sato? I wonder. But would they even believe me? The whole thing is kind of crazy after all. Besides, Tsukasa's back on mainland soon. I'd hate to bother her now. True. Still knowing Tsukasa, she might surprisingly be on board with the whole thing. See, I knew he'd be— wow. Whoa! Speak of the devil! Hello? When you two get here? Oh, talking about something you didn't want us to hear, were you? Boys will be boys, I guess. Childhood friend. High school apprentice girl born and raised on Kamishima. Currently in her second year of high school, those excellent grades and sharp intuition. She's been staying at a relative's house in Issei City since last year. On an all-girls high school on the mainland and is currently back in Kamishima for summer break. Despite this, she frequently takes trips to the island on weekends. For diving lessons, her estimated diver rank is 6. My diver rank is 17, by the way. Just saying. However, her teachers have been strongly encouraging her to aim for a national university. She's been friends with Azami Yuza since childhood. What? It's not show off, it's my true skill. What can I say? With their close rapport, making up for the difference in academic years. And it was more common to find her playing with two boys and girls her own age in middle school. However, since leaving the island to attend high school, she has grown conscious of their age difference and has put distance between herself and them. What? They're only, like, what, 2 years apart? 1 year apart. They're a year apart. She hit it off immediately with Sato, the girl who came to Kamishima to lodge with the Wakamuras a few months ago, and was looking forward to showing her on the island, helping her to adapt to life whenever she returns home. 18 years ago, her still pregnant mother, Nagisa, moved to Kamishima alone before giving birth to Sakasa. What? She moved to Kamishima alone? Sakasa grew up in a single mother house, although she is occasionally asked her mother about her father. Her questions are always evaded, so she has since stopped inquiring. However, the fact that her mother never seems to have any financial difficulty despite not working has led her to quietly suspect he might be involved in some way. Sugar daddy? What? Her non-working single mother somehow has no financial difficulty. Isn't that interesting? Eh? Hey, you got us all wrong. We weren't talking about anything like that. Yeah, you gotta hear me out. I was powerless to resist. I refused, but Azami insisted and... Oh, tell me more. You might as well admit it, Yuza. And Sato. What's with the sudden keen interest? Enigmatic girl, huh? House guest. A mysterious girl lodging with Shinobu Wakamura. Roughly 3 months ago, Sato suddenly arrived, claiming she was a child of a relative of the Wakamuras. Wakamura? I don't have that profile here. Nope. A child of the Wakamura. She showed no signs of attending school or doing any sort of work. Instead spending her days in the Wakamura household, leading many islanders to wonder just who she is. Those who know about Wakamura's high interest money lending behind the scenes speculate she might be the daughter of one of his borrowers sent to work as his domestic servant to pay off a debt, but Sato herself is extremely easygoing and doesn't seem to be bothered by endless rumors. A huge television fan, she spends much of her spare time glued to the set in the Wakamura household, with her most obsession being soap opera and 2-hour thrillers. However, she isn't fond of period dramas. She is good friends with Tsukasa, who is close to her in age, and two can be enjoying themselves on the island together. Wait. Shinobu Wakamura. I'm going on my random rant theory. What if Sato is his mother? And using the mermaid immortality, she became young. No, I said that the mother was immortal because she ate mermaid skin. You know, it's not crazy. What if she just reverted to young? Cause she's secretive too about where she came from. Ooh. Guys, all calm down. It's not like that. We're having a perfectly normal conversation. Yeah, sure. Anyway, don't just brush me off. You're getting pretty worked up, Azami. Don't act all innocent. You're the one who caused this mess, you know. Sorry to interrupt your fun, but I really did have something to say. Folks are worried you haven't showed up to the association meeting, Azami. You should probably get going. A meeting? He needs to go to a meeting? Ew. No problem, thanks for coming. You're so busy. I guess we'll be on our way. But we got some important business to handle. Advice. Did you hear what we're talking about? Only the part where your name came up. I didn't want to be nosy though. Well, thanks for coming all this. Wait, hear me out, like. Never mind. I was like, do you think they look like? I don't know, you guys are... Yeah, I'm like recollecting inside of a recollection. Anyway, see ya. Roger. Oh, one more thing. You better not forget about the day after tomorrow. Tell Azami he'd better remember too. Sure. Well, that's done. Let me see. Hey, Azami, Yuza, over here. Good timing, I just got back. Was she diving? Well, Tsukasa, how'd it go? Not shabby if I do say so myself. Check this out, 2 whole scallops. Seriously? You don't get bragging rights for picking up 2 measly scallops. Sure I do. That was hard work. You should be praising. Yeah, where was my praise, guys? Say, Yuza, how many scallops did you get on your first dive? 54! Yeah, imagine. Can you believe it? I got 54 scallops. Go on. Praise me. Hello. I'm waiting. Wait, where's my scissors? I'm trying to open something. Have you guys seen Sentenced to be a Hero? Yep, that's me. Where is my praise? The goddess, yeah. Wait, have you seen the latest episode? Dude, there's literally a Scaly on the team. That'd be me if the dragon wasn't a female dragon. That's like me if what is his name? All-Star? Wait, what is it? Alice the Star Runner. Can I say? Alice the Star Runner from Ishura. There's like a wyvern. I think he's cool. I like him. Probably never seen that. It's kind of a not too well known anime. Ah, dang it! Now my cover's blown. Now teach me to snag every scalp I see. Wahaha! Guy dates his yeah. The dragon got jealous and was like, "Are you looking at other dragons? Huh? You should." And then the guy had to be like, "No, I was not." I never thought I'd ever see the day where I would actually see such an event in anime. Man, I've been diving way longer than you, but you're better than me already. Hello? Level 17 diver here? Step aside. If you ask me, all that matters is everyone made it back safe and sound. There's Gaily on the team! Neely and yeah. True, you always know the best things to say, Sato. But for the record, I would have preferred a bigger haul of scalps. Then could have had a feast. Well, I guess I should have seen that coming. So what's the plan? Remember, Tsukasa, it's up to you. Right, we promised we'd do whatever you wanted today. You name it, I'll make it happen. Right, that's more like it. Let's see, first, I want us to go swim in the sea. Oh, sounds great. Can't even remember the last time we did something like that, just for fun. Right, I want us to forget work and just enjoy the sparkling sea for the change. I am my new swimsuit. You got one picked out, right, Sato? Sure I do. And after that, when it gets dark, let's set off fireworks. Ooh, fireworks. She does not look happy about fireworks at all. Right, let's have a barbecue on the beach and cook everything we caught today. Sounds like a plan. What a joyful scene. Oh, there's a shark! It's coming this way. Better watch out, Azami. That was close one, Azami. What the heck? I'm a good swimmer. There's no way I'm good enough to outswim a shark. This man has a floaty shark. Wait, that's a real shark? That's not a floaty? Alright, I'll keep it pinned down. Just get out of here while you can. What? Ah, take this fin. Something to remember me by. Keep it with you. Oh, what? Sorry, this shark is too cute to be a real shark. I don't really dig shark fins that much. Yo, what? I'm pretty sure that's a floaty. My heart. Look at the sea. It looks like there are diamonds floating on this. I'm pretty sure that's a floaty. There's no way. It has handles! Oh, okay. The shark's pretty cool. I should have picked a shark instead of Bui. Sato. Isn't that weird? See, Sato picked up a Bui. Whatever. You guys can't see the text, but it says she picked up a life Bui. Wait a second. And guess what his mother gave him before they last saw each other? And before my theory is real, that's his mother! I'm just gonna put this here. Easier to see. You guys like it better like this, or did you like it in full version? Nah, that's his mother. But he's having such a blast. I can't bring myself to ask to ride on it. I like full version. Which one do you like more? Full version? This version. Grilled squid. Don't throw it. It's piping hot. You're getting squid juice everywhere. Oh, no. Squid juice? Let's see how you like it. Catch this. Ah, that's hot. You did that to yourself. Check out this huge sea snail I caught. It's massive. Ooh, do you guys eat sea snails? Anything but squid juice. So eat up, Azami. Have as many as you want. How can... Hey, can I borrow that lighter? Sure. Want some squid too? Oh, so I can just grill it directly? Yeah, Kamoshima's specialty, fireworks style squid. Wait, you can actually do it? Ah! The juice is going everywhere! It burns! Oops, sorry, my hand slipped. There is the famous Yuzo one-man show. Hell no! Ah. Very cute scene. Sato, you got a sec? Huh? It's just this lady, honestly. Maybe because she looks so basic, but she looks like... Give me a second. Let me look at the old game. Paranormasight. One character. She just has that basic look. You know what I mean? She just looks like... Let me see if I could find a character some more from the first game. She's kind of like Ayame Tono. It's like the similar hairstyle, you know, and very discreet. Just very plain, I guess. Very plain. Plain look. I was hoping to get a bit of advice. Thing is, you're the only one I can really talk to about this. Sure, what's up? If you've got a problem, leave it to me. You're living, walking, talking encyclopedia. Wow, that's a pretty impressive title, Miss Encyclopedia. Although I think the walking, talking kind of implies you're living already. Either way, I hope you can help. You know, even if it kills me, I'll squeeze every last brain cell I've got to help you, Tsukasa. Right, you're supposed to be a living encyclopedia, so please don't go dying on me. Thanks for being there for me, though. Oh, come on, let's go somewhere with no one else around then. Oh? Pardon a moment, young ladies. Yes, you mean us? Sorry for intrusion, for the trouble. I was hoping to get some directions. Oh, sightseeing? Seeing and welcome to Kamishima. A woman and a guy? I'm afraid it's not quite as relaxing as sightseeing. They look so suspicious. We're looking for the Wakamura residence. Would you happen to know where it is? The Wakamura, and who are you? Oh, pardon my manners. My name is Yumiko Shiki. Shiki, a housewife from over in Tokyo. A Tokyo housewife, huh? A housewife. And this is Sodo Kiryu. He's something like a housewife with a young assistant. My pleasure. Wait a minute! Is he wearing like samurai guards? A house. I don't believe that for a second. A A housewife with bruises on your skin? Or is that birthmark? A man who lives there. I don't believe that for a second. Maybe those are... No! That's a lot of hickeys! Oh, you must be guests for the old man. The Nakamura's home is just the slope after you head through the alley. It's a bit of a maze though. Want me to show you? Look what he's wearing! It's either a monk. Is it monk? Is it like a monk thing with the hand? Or is that more like a guard? You know, this guard for the arms from like... I think they were samurai? Is it samurai with a hand guard? And they're like guardy thing for the hands? Or he could be a monk. No, actually he has beads around him. Maybe he's a monk. A 25-year-old monk. Who is not bald. But he has a pipe. There's just something wrong about this. I don't think... I don't know. Aren't monks supposed to be old? Like old people? Thank you, but I believe we can manage from here. Believe it or not, we're running all around the region. We're quite used to the area, you know. You don't look so sure. What the hell? The Futamigawa investigator? I got it. Take care. Man, is something the matter? No, it's nothing. I'll tell you later. We'll be on your way. Sorry for stopping you. Man, they're kind of weird. Those two had a really strange vibe. The old man, I'm sure... Wait, the old man sure gets unusual guests. Yeah, there's something about them. Don't you think that kind of aura that sorcerers would give off? Oh, I know what you're getting at. I've heard those rumors too. Everyone's saying the old man Wakamura has been super reliant on shady sorcerers lately. Oh, that him? Ordinary fishing family on the island. He entered his 20s in the post-war economic boom. Tireless work and juggling multiple side jobs, he managed to amass a small fortune. Not only upgrading his fishing equipment, but improving the island's infrastructure. He enticed businesses to set up shop on the island. Efforts have earned him appreciation of people all over the island. He currently holds many key positions on the island, including serving as head of the Kamishima Fisheries Cooperative Association. It is said that his appointment as the next mayor of Kamishima is all but confirmed. Although admired for his many contributions to Kamishima's development, his personality leaves much to be desired. With many stories of him using force to get things to go his way, he's often high-handed in his dealings. I'm fully aware that his position makes it difficult to oppose him. Having moved his main home and base operations to the mainland prior to before, there are abundant rumors that he has since added loan sharking and land grabbing to the list of ways he's able to add his sizable fortune. Wow. It is said he has recently become an ardent devotee of a certain famous sorcerer in Tokyo, and often relies on their guidance when making... I wonder if that's a reference to the guy... Not a sorcerer? Well, there's a guy in the first... I don't know, maybe. Or the sorcerer could be these people. knows? This spot should look fun. Oh man. I'm actually about to talk about it. I'm super nervous. Do you think she has a crush on someone? Or she's come for love advice? Alright, what's up? Well, I want your advice. I'm not really sure where to start. Wow, this isn't an easy topic for her. In that case, I guess you'll be heading back to the main island now that the Oban days are over. Yeah, I head back boarding day after tomorrow. Time sure flew by. I'm gonna miss you. Me too, only 2 days. What am I gonna do? Guess what she wants advice to is time sensitive. Just like the other guy, I guess. So, the plans. After tomorrow, I guess the get-together before you head back? Yeah, plans with Azami and Yuza. I couldn't give them much time in this trip, so I figured they might be feeling a bit left out. Makes sense, they're pretty close friends. Yeah, totally, even grown up, they still do the dumbest stuff. Just can't leave them be. Maybe I should leave you all to enjoy it with me then. Ninja? Oh, ninja! I guess so. Interesting. As someone as cute... Well, he's definitely suspicious. Man, I can't believe my summer break's already coming to an end. It's kinda sad. TV shows. Oh, reminds me. Did you catch the 2-hour suspense drama the other day? Oh, you said you were looking forward to it. I didn't see it while I was watching a period. What's a period drama? Darn. That actor you like had a good part. He turned out to be the killer though. I wish I could have watched it. You did kind of spoil it though. Wish we had a VCR! Dang. You can record music shows and watch them over and over. How many houses on the islands have one though? Damn. It's a luxury. Is this a luxury? Not being able to record and keep TV programs is... Oh, they mean recording, not the VCR. Wait, what's a VCR? Wait, what the hell is that? I was thinking of the tapes. The hell is a VCR? No, I'm thinking of VHS. What the hell is a VCR? I thought I meant the tape stuff. You know the old tapes of the old days. What the hell is a VCR? VCR. Oh, it's the machine that plays it. No? Oh. I assume that when you say VHS, it's just like the whole thing, you know, like the whole shebang. You know? So the thing you put it in is called a VCR? Okay. Okay. You love TV way more than I do. It's great, you can enjoy it whenever you like. That's what you saw. I'm used to just people referring to it as a VHS, but like, I don't know. The thing that you put it in. VCR. You really can't get enough of your TV. Eh? Think I watch too much? What is even it? Do people watch TV nowadays? They just watch YouTube. Netflix. I'm pretty much always watching. You know what else? Give me a second. You know what else likes watching TV? Hold up. Wait, was it her? Is she like watching TV when she's at home? Or maybe not. I could be wrong. I think I'm remembering that wrong. Most people. No, I'm trying to come up with ways to link these two together. I'm trying to link Mare and Sato together. Hey, leave me alone. I might just be misremembering. Trying to go. Shush. I guess I'm pretty much always watching whenever I'm home. Nice. You should thank the old man Wakamura for letting you watch as much as you want. We've hardly ever watched TV at boarding school. Even at home, I'm always fighting over what to watch. Damn, that sucks. Makes it damn hard for me to keep up with the conversations at school, you know. TV's just too much of an influence on everyone. Can't blame them. It's pretty fun. Speaking of TV, I saw something on the news. Oh yeah, what happened? They said an Ama diver went on the mainland, went missing at sea. I saw that too. I hope they find her. Apparently they're still searching, but it goes to show how dangerous being an Ama diver is. Yeah, even I had a couple of moments out there. I've been way too close. And the catch is right in front of you. It's easy to think you can go a little bit further, and then you end up pushing yourself a bit too far. Sounds crazy. You gotta be careful out there. Now that I think about it, a little while back, there was a story about old human bones found on the seabed near Toba. Whoa, I've never heard that one. That really happened? Creepy. Maybe it was someone who went missing at sea. I just hope it isn't, like, a curse or anything. Yeah, the sea can be pretty scary. Old Anna Granny as you always told us. We islanders live with the sea. Never forget how fearsome it can be. It rhymes. And that's why Ama divers wear charms and mind the proper rites. Yeah, gratitude manners restraint towards the sea and never to be forgotten. That's the first thing they teach you when you start diving. You really brightened up. Might be all thanks to the TV. Or was I really that gloomy? Yeah, up until a month ago, it felt like there was a little cloud hanging over you whenever we spoke. It was like you're kind of depressed all the time. Like nothing in the world really mattered to you. Oh, is that how it came off? Sorry for being such a downer. You didn't crack jokes like you do now either. But this used way better. Having fun stuff going on really brought you to life. Makes sense. I'll keep up the positivity. Okay. I'll just say it. Go ahead. Thing is, she has a crush on Yaza, whatever. I like someone. Okay. Alright. Go on. When you read, but not when you need to. No, it's different though. Only with text on the screen, I guess. But not for read. I don't know. It's because there's like music to go with the character and the zoom-ins of like the characters and stuff, you know? Cinematic photography, whatever. And then there's background music. No, I need background music. It's timing, and then there's a character. I guess, I don't know. But I can't voice act for myself. If I voice act, I literally just like revert to like Oh my god, like, you're so cute. Kawaii even. Thanks for the raid. You're so adorbs. It's your best persona. No! No! It's so fake and cringe. Because I'm trying to be cringe. It's so bad. Well, I hardly get to see you anymore. I want to tell him I feel while I'm still on the island. Who do you think it is? Do you think it's Yaza, or the other Azuki, whatever? Has Kamishima's Living Encyclopedia. I've seen this on TV before. I probably know a thing or two that can help, for sure. Yeah, you don't No way. They said 2 days, right? That means it's time sensitive. For some reason. And I think these two aren't separating each other for long. Maybe? Or are they? It's Sato. Imagine it is. That'll be funny. But I can tell you mean it, thanks. I just don't really know what to do. So which of the two is the lucky guy? Huh? What do you mean? No, wait, don't tell me you think I like Azami or Yuza. Wait, it's not one of them? Not me falling for not a chance. They're basically like brothers to me. I could never picture a romantic relationship with them. I'm sorry, I just assumed. I call myself the living, walking, talking encyclopedia and brag what I've seen on TV, but guess I don't really know anything. Sorry, this is so embarrassing. I'm gonna go die now. Oh, don't sweat. Really, no dying. But then who is it? No point dragging it out, so I'll just tell you. It's Shotaro. Who the hell is that? Shotaro. Oh, Mr. Wakamura's son. He's sincere, smart, pretty, handsome. I can see why he looks nothing like Mr. Wakamura. He's back visiting the island at the moment, but he usually goes to university in Tokyo. I've secretly admired him for ages, so I thought he saw me as a kid. I figured he'd never be interested. But now I go to school in mainland by myself, and I'm even working as an ama diver. I think he might see me more as an adult now, more than before anyway. Oh? So you want to let him know how you feel while he's still on the island? Maybe it's all just one-sided, but I can't keep these feelings bottled up. And tell him I'm with you. Shotaro Wakamura, the son of Shinobu Wakamura. Y'all guys look nothing. Well, that or you just got a really bad tan, I don't know. Yeah, probably just really young. Shotaro Wakamura. He's got like the most like... what is it called? Typical pretty face hairstyle. He's pampered from an early age, but he grew up to be a pleasant, sincere young man. He is well regarded by those who know him, often being told that he has been blessed with sharp intellect, good looks, and a variety of talents. He is currently attending and is back coming on break. Although his father wants to inherit the influence and wealth, he is skeptical of the old-fashioned insular ways of island society and regards his father as a very embodiment of those outdated mores, viewing him with utter disgust for his overbearing, vulgar tendencies and superstitious what damn. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I want to tell Shotaro how I feel. Send him a DM. No problem, I'm kidding. You're staying with the Wakamuras right now, right? Know anything about him that might help? I'm afraid Miss Encyclopedia might not have that kind of info. You don't have much info at all, do you? I mean, he's honestly not home most of the time, so there's a lot I don't know about him. Feels like he's always got something to do, checking in on folks all over the island. I don't suppose you know if he has a girlfriend in Tokyo. I'm not sure. Tokyo's packed with beautiful. Wait, just ask him if he's taken first. Yeah. Ask him, you have a girlfriend? Yeah. I haven't noticed him keeping in touch with anyone. Then what about what he likes? Something he'd be happy to get? I feel like you probably should know that yourself. Sorry, nothing's. I really may as well go die somewhere. Come on, don't say that. Thinking it through more is more than enough. You gotta stop joking about dying like that. Oops. Oh, how about this? I'm pretty sure I can ask Shotaro to meet us somewhere. I'll organize that for now. We can plan. How's that sound? Oh, thanks, Sato. Origate. We kicked around ideas the whole way back, but in the end, writing a love letter and handing it is the best call. What? No way! I don't know if I agree with that. This way back then, the tried and true way has been to write a love letter. I don't know. I don't, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. You're heading out tomorrow morning, alright? Yeah, weather's looking good. Then I'll ask him to come to the bay. That work for you? Yeah, I just have the letter ready. Can you look it over? Oh no, I'm scared. I'll fix it up even if it kills me. Thanks. I'll write it even if it kills me too. Hey, you two over there. Oh my god. How is that who I think it is? It is! It's Shotaro. Speak of the devil. Sorry to interrupt. Nice watch. Oh, he's totally glowing as usual. Something wrong? Have you seen Azami? He didn't show up today's association meeting. I haven't seen him today. I think I know where he is. I'll go get him. Oh, you do? I knew I could count on you, Tsukasa. I'll let you. Ew, why do you like this guy? I don't. Ew. No. Nah. Oh man, he called me by my name. I'm so fired up. Let's do this. Yeah. First, let's find those two. Right behind you. Oh my god, what is this? Seemaker Shiki, so head of the coast. Receive a report about a strange cult. What if they are investigators? The 80s. I don't know what they would have said. What would he have said as cringe? They'd probably been like, actually, I don't know what 80s lingo is. What does Scooby-Doo say? Maybe they say zoinks, I don't know. Hey, I'm reading Paranormasight 2, I guess you could say. It's a Square Enix's visual novel that came out a couple days ago. Jinkies! Yeah, whatever the language is. Ruh-oh! That's so ruh-oh! Yeah. Yeah, that's so ruh-oh. Maybe that's what they would say. Mrs. Shiki, there you are. Sorry for calling you all the way out here. And Maria, not at all. Thank you for bringing the case to our attention. But hey, Terry, I heard you've got an unusual corpse on your hands. Ew, his hairstyle is blood. They look like a bowl haircut. A perfectly normal haircut. Yep. Well, forensics aren't here yet, okay? They must be investigators if they're waiting on forensics. Aren't here yet, so I honestly don't know whether it can be called a corpse or not. Cool hair, dude! But I do know that it'll cause a sneer if anyone catches sight of it, so right now we're just trying to keep the busybodies away. I'm sure glad it happened while you were still here, though. With you being from Tokyo, they're police officers. Didn't see that coming. Masaru Ide. Where is our cadaver then? Still in the water where it was found. Feel free to go ahead. What? What? It's a mermaid! What the hell? I can see in black and white. How is that? I'm an ace detective. Wow. Oh my god, it's a sticker. Of course. Migaura, the coastline, is just northeast Issei City. Certainly an impressive sight. In the Watanabe district of Mie Prefecture. The visit, according to legend, Ares via caused her to roll back upon it, leading to Futami look twice, becoming part of sin. A detective. He's acting as my point of contact while I'm over here. He's very good at not prying into particulars. That's good. Assistant Inspector. After fighting settled whatever troublesome task the department's way, something he makes sure to grumble about each time, but is a professional detective. He is quite sociable, making points to attend all department drinking parties. Ugh. Born and raised in Mie, Masaru never ventured beyond bicycle commuting distance of his hometown, Sioux City, until the time came for him to attend university with no particular plans for his future in mind. Okay, but he just took a test, I guess. Currently married a fellow classmate from the police academy after graduation. Wow. And at home, he takes on the role of a doting father with 2 sons and a daughter. Wow. What a normal guy. He would include walking combination puzzles. Strangely, he often appears to be walking nearby whenever incidents occur, leading him to be first on the scene, even when off duty. Something that frequently teases him about. That's weird. But what a coincidence, I guess. Normal dude behavior. Yeah, sure. He worked for me as my assistant for a long time. Although he's usually making a living as a psychic detective, he's not officially with the police, but with my assignments being what they are, he has a special permission to accompany me. I see. Has no permanent residence, traveling the country for training and resolving metaphysical incidents. Wow. Although he has calm, taciturn personality, he is possessed of a sharp mind. He is surprisingly sensitive by nature. However, his trait does not extend mercy towards spirits. He has what? Primary spiritual abilities, curses. Oh my god. You guys remember when Paranormasight was like literally Jujutsu Kaisen? Like cursed ability, particular curse to inflict harm, although his negative effect on others. Effect range from forcibly binding a target and placing fatal wounds. The stronger the curse's effect, the greater the burden on the user. Shot the ability to see the face of a deceased individual from their remains, allowing for recreation of their features. Wow, that is so useful for police officers. Only a small piece of the deceased remains is necessary. However, enough of the thoughts of the desires of the dead individual must remain for it to be effective. The Feast of Shadows! You guys remember that from the first game? Ability to create domain! It was like literally Jujutsu Kaisen. I remember, like literally, I forgot when we were reading Paranormasight, like the parallels between like the concept and then Jujutsu Kaisen were so close. And just like without the fighting, I guess. Only effective at night, Soda herself is able to create a domain. Like, literally a domain! Like, what? Like, it's literally Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, what? The old family runs a small shrine dedicated to a certain Onmyoji. From the Sengoku period, this Onmyoji is said to be an ancestor of the Kiryu family. I don't remember there's anyone named Kiryu in the old game. I don't remember. Soda was born with potent spirit sense, even within his lineage, leading his abilities catching the attention of Tensai Shiki. Thank you for the water healing. And he was 8 years old. Ateji. Even though he is quick to respond when summoned by his mentor's wife. Yume Kashiki often supports her during her work. Okay. I gotta grasp the details if possible. Do you know the situation with the corpses found? I got here as well, not clear on the details, but from the sounds of it, a local civilian happened across it an hour ago as they were passing by. They got us to the scene immediately, so no one else should have seen it. That's a relief. We don't want people working themselves into a frenzy over this. Oh wait, sorry. Oopsies. I accidentally moved something. I'll eat Anne in like the next 30 minutes. Where's that local now? We got someone taking their statement in a nearby police box. I'll let you know when we get more info. I don't know if I like this guy. Like, his face. I don't think I like his face very much. Like, his side profile is fine, but then the moment he turns around, it's like... he looked like the way he looks as a side profile is so sharp, you know what I mean? But then when he turns his face, it's like completely different. I see, so this is the corpse in question. Bro, it's a mermaid! Unusual is certainly one way to describe it. It's all dried up now. Looks like it's been mummified. Bro! But it's pretty safe to say it's a mermaid, right? Huh. Well, yeah. Totally. Yeah. Her body's lower half is identical to a fish tail. If this was a fish, it'd be a pretty huge one. I would see the fish's body from the shoulder downwards. If it's a fake, whoever made it didn't do their research. Really? Several mermaids described in old legends have their faces as only human part though. Seriously? That's what makes me the one who didn't do their research then. As you can see, there's no doubt it has a human head with teeth still in it. The main reason we went ahead, so it's like, kind of research? That makes sense. Like, it's perfectly, like, perfect teeth, I guess. I can't imagine anyone would have seen a creature like this. And if it's really a mermaid, that's a pretty big deal. I don't suppose we have any way of confirming their identity. Given the state of the body, it would be difficult to confirm on facial features. Though it would depend if they ever had a dental exam. That makes sense. Yeah, because they totally, they do a lot of dental work as a mermaid. I'm kind of leaning towards a fake of some kind. It's true, many of the mermaid mummies discovered were ultimately found to have been man-made in origin. Yeah. Mermaid mummy! God, that looks so creepy. Emballed and mummified remains of mermaids are preserved in temples throughout Japan. Among them, several are said to bestow blessings like eternal youth or sound health, and are treated as objects of worship. In the 1970s, some garnered so much attention. I traveled to see them. Mermaid mummies have been documented in other countries. In the 1800s, exhibition of mermaid mummies as exotic curios became a phenomenon. Really? All these mummies were originally believed to be genuine. Subsequent analysis has revealed their fibers from materials like wood and paper in their composition. The quality of some mermaid mummies crafted in Japan were particularly high, with several being circulated in Europe. However, revelation of these mermaids were man-made does not disprove, I guess. You won't find me complaining. You'll just have to see. Well, I'll wait till forensics get here. I wonder when they died. I doubt the body would end up this desiccated if it had been the sea this whole time. I love the zoom in on mermaid torso. You think there's a possibility that they died shriveled into a mummy? It makes it quite the enigma for sure. There's no sign of external wounds. I can't see anything that could have caused their death. That's because I sucked the life out of them. Because I am a vampire mermaid. When I first saw his expression, I thought they must have died in unbelievable agony. But at the same time, I can't help but feel like they look almost satisfied. Could just be my imagination, though. Huh. Well, I looked at all of this. Anything I am, I'm missing. But with so many other incidents, I can't help but sinking feeling something meddlesome is about to happen. Do you think all those stories? I'm curious about that too, detective. Well, I don't know if I'd actually want to eat it, though. Living forever doesn't necessarily mean you'll be happy, you know. Besides, I can't say I find the thought of eating meat from this all that appealing. I doubt there's any more meat on this, though. I suppose that's a natural response. But there are plenty of people who would be interested in getting their hands on this corpse. You might even have people fighting over it. Taking good look. What? Did I not stare at it? I did. First off, based on the state of the corpse, it's safe to say this is another case of the curse of the forsaken fish. What a title! Some of the residual curse energy is still lingering. Just as expected, I suppose. There's no surprise. What was that just now? We'll try to explain. I realize some of this might sound a bit absurd, but please bear with us. This corpse is neither fake, nor could it be called a mermaid. It is the remains of a human, one transformed into a fish as a result of a curse. What's that new name in Jujutsu Kaisen again? They start with an M. You guys watch Juju? What's a former human? He's done it again! Mahito, yeah! A curse? That's pretty hard to know what to say to that. One thing's for sure, that's not gonna fly a case report by itself. Mind explaining a bit more? Let me start our circumstances then. Are you gonna explain? Me? What is that face? Confound it. What a silly face. First, I suppose I should start with a brief explanation of the department I work for. Secret department? I wonder if she's like a Mio, kinda. Are you sure you should be telling me something like that? I'm gonna get caught up in any troublesome business you do, am I? No need to worry, that'll come to that, probably. Our work is kept secret because something of a pain to find people who will accept one alone and understand their circumstances each time. But you've been pretty supportive so far, so I can't imagine that'll be a problem. Well, if you really insist, go ahead. As you say, my department is indeed part of the security division. Its proper name is the Paranormal Affairs Bureau. What the? Tokyo Metropolitan Police. Name suggests this unit is investigation. It's in existence as it happening, it's not public. Psychic contacts across the country. Current Chief of Paranormal Affairs is Quiru Nagagoshi. Nakagoshi. Although said to have been born to family psychics have been involved in keeping the world safe, Koiru is an elusive figure. Very few have met him in person. He is rarely seen in office. It is sad because he has been off the target of curses. However, some theorize is the fact that Koiru is not human, with some going as far as if he even exists. The student office is occupied by his familiar, Anue. Of course, it's Anue. A legendary creature of Japanese folklore, the Nui resembles an ordinary white thrush and acts as Koiru's messenger, leading to bizarre scenes of police officers earnestly reporting their findings to a bird. Wow. Geez, the Paranormal Affairs Bureau, huh? Though, if it really were the case of the spiritual phenomena causing harm around the place, I guess it's not that hard to believe. I said, of course it's Anue because, like, I'm gonna say the anime again. In Jujutsu Kaisen, what's that one guy's name again? The guy that looks like Sasuke, kinda, at sometimes. Yeah, one of his, shadow thingy. One of them is Anue. He has, like, rabbits too now, but, like, at the beginning of the anime, it was, like, Anue and something else. Yeah. So I'm like, of course! Yes, I will make the Jujutsu Kaisen parallel. Yeah, Megumi! I'm glad you're so quick on the uptake. Well, after seeing the corpse, but there's not much else I can do. Oh, does that mean you have spirit sense or some kind of psychic powers? Not to a notable degree. I'm afraid, as I mentioned, I'm primarily a housewife. I won't say it's a copy, but it does make me think of Jujutsu Kaisen. Just no fights and whatnot. Solo here was my husband's, and more on the creepy vibes rather than the shonen vibes. My husband's protege. He used to work as a psychic, though. He helps me out on my work I'm assigned to. I'm responsible for handling any spiritual work that comes up, yes. Spiritual work, huh? Hearing you say that, I was like, just another job. Makes me feel like we're talking about another industry entirely. If you really are just a housewife, Miss Shiki. Mrs. Shiki, why are you working for a special unit like that? I know it's none of my business, but your husband is a psychic. Wouldn't this all be more his line of work? True. Personally, I'd rather our roles were reversed. But there's several reasons why that unfortunately can't be the case. Sounds tough. Either way, it should be good to put this down as a paranormal affairs case, alright? That should be fine. He can leave the rest to the investigation to us. We'll also handle the report. More specifically, Sodo will. Man, this man hates reports. Really? Thanks, that's a great help. Not again. Man hates paperwork. Oh my lord. Psychics, yeah, that's great. I have to make sure not to leave anything out. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll finish talking to him and whatever happens after. No, I'm just stream. Does that mean you came all the way to me because you knew something like this was going to happen? Oh, that's awfully perceptive of you, detective. I suppose you could say that, yes. At the very least, the situation hasn't come as a huge surprise. If that's the case. The body from the other day, one of those cases too then. The what? Unidentified skeleton. It was indeed, yes. Seriously? That does sound like a pain to deal with. I bet our chief knows all well when he assigned me to the case. If it lessens your burden, you've been a great help to us, Detective. That's probably best I don't get too involved with this paranormal business, right? I think that would be wise. Still, I would have never thought that there's like a curse out there that can turn people into fish. It only half worked, so the victim ended up looking like a mermaid. That's bound to cause misunderstandings. The curse is originally meant to turn a person's whole body into that of a fish, you see. But imagine the mother end up just being like a worker for the Paranormal Bureau. That the victim died before the transformation was complete. So it stopped before it could reach that point. And she was a curse user. Okay, I don't know working with the Paranormal Bureau. The vast majority of the mermaids discovered over the years are either man-made fakes or victims of the same curse. I see, to be honest, a part of me was kind of excited when I first saw what it looked like. I thought it might mean that there are really mermaids out there, exactly like the ones you hear in the stories. I'm afraid we can neither confirm or deny things there. I get why you're asking about the corpse's identity then. It's because you realize they used to be human, right? That's right. Very recently too. The transformation likely happened yesterday, or even early. Oh, so recent. Really? Someone could have ended up in that state in just after a day? They certainly could. These curses sure scary. I'll get forensics to look at it when they get here then. Please do. Alright, great, that should save us some effort then. Cursed one day, mummified corpse the next. Sure, it's a scary world we live in. Oops. You know, I sometimes find myself wondering if I have spirit sense. There have been times I caught sight of strange things when walking down a road at night. And when I looked into it later, I found that the place I walked to had been a site for an accident. Oh, that might be the real deal then. And it's definitely a possibility. I would advise not going too close to anything you see of that nature. It becomes easier for them to target you if they realize you're aware of them, you see. Jeez, what would happen then? I guess I'd end up possessed or something. That is the danger in the event you are possessed. You may find yourself afflicted by headaches, muscle pain, hallucination, memory problems, impaired thinking are also not unheard of. Headaches and muscle stiffness definitely ring a bell. I sure hope it isn't the work of some spirit. Do people have their personalities taken over too when they're possessed? It may be possible with spirits who had a very close relationship to their target, such as if they were sibling or parent and child. But if you almost never hear about people being taken over completely, the negative effects I just mentioned are primarily caused by two parties not being in sync. That's good, I think. But even if the spirit were able to successfully possess someone, I would only presume them to behave in ways that wouldn't be unusual for the individual in question. I see, but in that case, there's no way of knowing whether you're behaving the way of your own will or not, right? Exactly, hence the prevalence of cases where people don't even realize they're possessed. So that's how things work here. There. As far as I know, I haven't been having any problems like that. So I think I should be fine. Man, what is it? I could use my shotgun ability and see if it produces any results. And that's an excellent idea. I forgot we had such a trick up our sleeve. What's that do? Patience, you'll see soon. Alright. There, it's done. Well done. What's this about then? Soto can see the face of the deceased, so a piece of their remains. However small, he can then sketch their features. That's how he sketched the other case. And really, that would be priceless if we could use it on the force, you know. Well, here doesn't always work, so it's unfortunately not foolproof. So what did our victim look like? I think that looks like his mom! I think that looks like his mom. She looks a little bit more depressing than the photo, though. You know? No? No, you don't think they look alike? This face, it's Somekawa. Wait! He knows the name! You can't, Mina. That it's a detective after all? Okay, well, I'm saving here. Okay. Well, time to end the stream. It's almost midnight. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. I wonder what'll happen next time on Paranormasight, the mermaid's curse. Something like that. Yeah, I'll be back on a Thursday. We're gonna play some JRPG. Let's see. Half of the stream. Wait, I know. I spent like a whole hour diving. It was worth it though. I got to show off how many scallops I got. It was great. Really show them. Let's see. Perhaps we can read. Let's go say hi to maybe Syphie playing retro. I think Star Fox. Yeah, I'll read her. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Let me do my raid. And my raid message. And as usual, check me out on YouTube and Twitter. Oopsies, let me copy my own raid message. Good night, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Have a good evening. Good night. Bye.